Welcome back to iHeart Crypto. Let's dive right in. So, Bitcoin coming in at 38,400. We are still in this massive downtrend according to our Heikin-Ashi candles. And this week is currently still sitting at red, although we are having a little bit of a rally right now. As you recall, we do think that eventually this thing will roll over. Now, that's yet to be said. Things are changing rapidly. We wanted it to roll over here and get a bounce up there, but it looks like we're getting that bounce right now. Remember, we thought we were going to be coming up into this region right here before getting that pullback, so that could still play out. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the hourly. So we are in a rising wedge. Actually, this could be looked at more like an ascending triangle with your point of resistance right here and then your higher lows right here, which could mean a little breakout of your ascending triangle. If this were to break out, the measured move from the width of the triangle would be approximately about 44,000. About 44,000. So let's see if that plays out. We are unsure, but you know, everything is unsure in this market. We are coming up to that box right there. There's some heavy resistance right there. If you look at the high volume node, there is a lot of resistance right around here, which is why Bitcoin's kind of having some trouble getting above this. So let's see if Bitcoin can get above this, and then the next stop would be this 0.382 fib up here at about 46,500. So let's see how this all plays out. But let's take a look at the overall crypto market. See how things are doing today. We have a lot of green. Anytime Tether is in red, that's a good thing. So we got Bitcoin up 2%. We got Solana up 7.26%. Terra Luna having a nice bounce back. We have some Luna. We have 10%. Polkadot 8%. And many, many others that are also rallying here today in the crypto space. Uniswap up 9%. So we are having some really, really, really good. Ooh, Decentraland up almost 17%. So some of these coins are really, really pumping. You know, what I'm noticing today is that the gaming sector is really, really pumping. So Sandbox, Decentraland, those are all metaverse plays. So let's just take a look at the metaverse. See how the metaverse is doing today. Sandbox, actually, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the sector isn't really pumping that much. I did see Star Atlas. See Vulcan Forge is pumped quite a bit. Starlink, UFO Gaming. We got some big ones here. Nothing as big as the big two, but normally, what happens is the main ones, the more higher cap ones, pump, and then the lower cap ones also pump later. So let's just take a look at some of these lower cap ones and see if we can pick out any that we know of that. There we go. Star Atlas down. Polis, this one I really, really like. If you look at the Atlas chart today, it was doing really, really well. So let's just go over here to Atlas. It was up 11.2%, and a lot of that has to do with
I want to do Princess Cosmo.
What is it?
I want to do Princess Cosmo.
I'm filming a video right now. Can you wait?
Okay.
Go tell Reese. Sorry, that's my kids. Star Atlas right here had a nice little pump up. Approximately how big was this little pump here? Now, the thing about Star Atlas today was they came out with their 31% pump. It came out with their trailer for the new video game, so that's supposed to be pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Star Atlas. I'm a big fan. Polis is their native token on Star Atlas. That's what you use. And these charts don't look that great, I'll be honest with you. But I think Star Atlas may have found a bottom here. That would be great. Otherwise, you know, this thing could go to zero for all you know. But if you could pick up Star Atlas anywhere between 1 cent and 4 cents, I think that this is a good pickup. I would be DCAing into that in the near future. Nonetheless, let's take a look at some of our cryptos here while we're here. We have Solana, all right, up almost 6% today, and it looks like we're getting a little bit of a pump right now, trying to get above this previous resistance. And in fact, this right here is also an ascending triangle with your flat level of resistance and your higher lows right here at support. So if this were to play out, again, you just extrapolate it from the top to the bottom, put it in the top, and you could be seeing a $127 Solana, so about a 20% increase from here on out. That would be fantastico. We are in Solana, however, I'm going to go over that in a minute. We started yield farming, and I'm going to go over that a little bit more. But let's see what other coins we are in. These are the coins that I am in right now. We have Matic up 2%, AVAX up 3%, Immutable X not performing as well, but Luna is our big pumper of the day. Sandbox, another big pumper on the day. And these are the coins that we are in. So we are quite happy with our portfolio today. Let's take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. Fear and Greed Index looking like it's got 20 back in extreme fear, and yet we are pumping. That is very interesting. We go over to here to our heat map. A lot of green. Sol, Dot, Near, Luna. A lot of these are pumping up. Ave, Una, pumping. Mana, pumping. We said that already, but you know, this is excellent stuff. What's this new version available? Reload. What's gonna go out here? Let's see what happens. Nothing different. Yeah, really good stuff. So we have a couple news stories here. ARK Invest expects Bitcoin to exceed 1 million by 2030. Says Bitcoin could transform the monetary history. So our research suggests that Bitcoin has potential to transform monetary history by providing financial freedom and empowerment in a fair, global, and distributed way. Bitcoin's market capitalization still represents a fraction of the global assets. It's likely to scale as nation-states adopt it as legal tender. Our research suggests that Bitcoin has potential to transform monetary history by providing financial freedom and empowerment in a fair, global, and distributed way. Public blockchains are powering novel forms of coordination across money, finance, and the internet. By decentralizing institutions with open source software, blockchain technology minimizes the need to trust centralized authorities. This is big right here. This is big right here. What happened, buddy?
I'm just trying.
This is my son, by the way.
I'm trying to do this.
Trying to do this?
I'm trying to do the diaper one.
Here you go, buddy.
The diaper one. I can't hear the sound of it. I can't hear.
Buddy, I'm live right now. Sorry. What else we have here? The Bitcoin protocol was enabled with two other revolutions, the financial DeFi and Internet Web 3 revolutions. So, ARK Invest is very bullish on Bitcoin, and so are we. And I just want to reiterate one thing, is that in this part right here, this is my favorite part. Public blockchains are empowering novel forms of coordination across money, finance, and the internet by decentralizing institutions with open source software. Blockchain technology minimizes the need to trust central authorities. So when we give the people in power, the people who are in charge enough power, sometimes they become irresponsible with that power, and it corrupts them. Therefore, central entities can oftentimes be really bad in general, and to have some form of decentralization is fair and uncorruptible. So, let's take a look at another one. Wharton accept crypto payments for blockchain program tuition fees. So, crypto adoption soars, another win with the Ivy League University of Pennsylvania. Title: Economics of Blockchain and Digital Assets. The 6-week program consists of 3,800 and... Buddy, I need another minute, please. I'm filming a video.
But this is.
Ask Gracie for help. So the economics of blockchain and digital assets, the 6-week program costs $3,800, and the university expects to attract thousands of students each year. The Wharton School will use Coinbase Commerce, the e-commerce platform of the United States-based crypto exchange, to accept crypto payments. Wharton is currently offering an introductory class to crypto and blockchain via the online education platform Coursera, which is part of the more extensive course about financial technologies, or fintech. The business school made news earlier this year when it received a generous $5 million gift in Bitcoin. An anonymous benefactor gifted $5 million, roughly translated to 118 BTC, in May. The Wharton School reportedly exchanged the donation to fiat immediately, which would be worth more than $7 million at the time of this writing. Don't sell your Bitcoin, people. Bitcoin is an asset that goes up. And they were fearful that it would go down, and look at what they missed out on, $2 million. So here's an interesting story. The unhosted crypto wallet rule is back. The rule was first proposed by the U.S. money laundering watchdog FinCEN in late 2020. So, a controversial proposed rule that would enforce Know Your Customer, KYC, rules on unhosted or self-hosted crypto wallets may again be under consideration by the U.S. federal government. The rule was first proposed at the end of 2020 by the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN, the U.S. money laundering watchdog. It enacted crypto exchanges would be required to collect names and home addresses, among other personal details, from anyone hoping to transfer cryptocurrencies to their own private wallets. The industry advocates said that they were concerned that the rules might be an impossible for certain wallets to comply with because they are not controlled by people and therefore are not tied to their personal information. Others were also concerned that the requirement might be overly burdensome for individuals to comply with. Secretary Janet Yellen is the one who will be in charge of this bill. CINFIN is proposing to amend regulations implementing the Bank Secretary Act, BSA, to require banks and money services businesses, MSBs, to submit reports, keep records, and verify the identity of customers in relation to transactions involving convertible virtual currency, CVC, or digital assets with legal tender status, legal tender digital assets, or LTDAs, held in an unhosted wallet or held in wallets hosted in a jurisdiction identified by FinCEN, the document said. The personal data rule, referred to as the counterparty data collection rule, would apply to customers transferring over $3,000 in crypto per day to private wallets. The Federal Reserve, CINFIN, also planned to clarify the meaning of money under the Bank Security Act as it pertains to digital assets, ensuring that digital asset transactions be subject to the same BCA rules as their fiat counterparts might be. The agency intended that the revised protocol will ensure that the rules apply to domestic and cross-border transactions involving convertible virtual currency, which is a medium of exchange, such as cryptocurrency, that either has an equivalent value as currency or acts as a substitute for currency but lacks legal tender status. So basically, they are trying to KYC people with software wallets, and they want to see what you're spending. They want to dip their little hands in there and take your money naturally. And it's going to be part of that regulation that's coming soon in crypto. So just something to be thinking about. I guess we could do a portfolio update. I'm not doing the Excel worksheet anymore, but I did move things a couple around. I'm messing with the portfolio a little bit, but still doing well holding. So again, we have we put about $300 into Matic. We put about $200 into Avalanche, $100 into Immutable X. We bought one Luna, and we have about $37 on the side now, which we need to replenish when we can for our cash account. We did do about $200 in my new wallets over here because we have a lot of really good coins on Uphold here, but Arweave is like my favorite. Sand pumped today, HBAR, XRP, eGold, Vet, and Phantom. Those are the coins we are holding in our Uphold account. And the most exciting thing I want to talk about today is yield farming on Radium. So let's just go ahead and show you a little bit about what we got going on Radium. So yield farming is when you basically stake your crypto and earn yield on that with really, really high percentages. So currently we are in the PSY USDC stake, and we are receiving about 238 APR paid out in the PSY token. And we currently have we put in 480. The asset went down. We bought it high just because we wanted to start yield farming, but I'm only down $15. But already we've earned 13 PSYs that are valued at about 17 cents. So approximately like $2 we've made. So even though we've lost 15, we've made 2. And we are very, very excited because if the asset goes up, this will also go up as well, and you are making money on top of money. So yield farming can be very, very good. And one more thing I have here is we transferred some money over to XE Markets, and we bought a very, very low cap gem called 8X. Now 8X, and let's see if I put in about $87, I believe. Could have been something like that. Yeah. So, buddy, doing a video. Go ask.
I went to bed.
Okay, go ask Gracie. 8X, I'm going to show you 8X real quick. Let's go to 8X. It looks like it dipped a little bit, actually. But we're going to hold this for a long time. This is one of those long-term holds. No reason to sell this. We bought it at about 50 cents. It's down to 49 cents. It looks like it just dropped off out of nowhere. And if we do look at the chart on 8X, let's see if we can bring that up real quick. Trading. So 8X is having a little bit of a dip right now. We did buy it. It was 30% down today, which is why I went in on it, because it was already down 30%. But let's see if we can look at it. Let's see. There it is. Let's look at it in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, having a little bit of a dip. It seems like we came up. Now we're having a dip. Let's check Bitcoin. You normally, if Bitcoin is dumping, some of these other ones are dumping as well. So let's just check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin looking decent on the 8-hour, looking good on the 15-minute. I mean, we're above all of our EMAs. We could be having a push up here soon. That would be great. If it breaks this trend line, we may be breaking this longer trend line right here. And if you do look, in fact, we'll look on this chart right here. This is a very long downtrend of resistance here. That's like a straight line. If we break that, I think we're heading up to this golden pocket up here at about 55,000. If that trend line does break, that would be a great time to maybe put in a couple longs if you do have some cash on the side. And I've told you all the coins that I'm in. And yeah, so let's just keep an eye on that as we move forward here into the rest of the day. If something does happen, maybe I'll go live again for a breakout. We'll see. But other than that, that is the video. So just keep an eye on that with Bitcoin. And have a great day. And don't panic sell your crypto. Protect your capital. Have a great day.